Hey guys! Have you ever thought about how important it is to be healthy? It's like having a superpower that makes everything better. When you're healthy, you feel awesome. You have more energy to play games, hang out with friends, and do all the things you love. But sometimes being healthy can feel really hard, right? It's like trying to solve a puzzle you don't understand. But guess what? It doesn't have to be that way. Today, we're going to talk about something super cool that can help us unlock our health superpowers, wellness transformation. It's about making small changes that make a big difference in our lives. So, are you ready to start this awesome adventure? Let's go! Meet Richard Trillion. He's super cool. But guess what? Even Richard used to struggle with his health.
But I didn't give up. I knew there had to be a way. I kept searching and searching until one day, bam! I discovered the secret. It was like finding a treasure map to a healthier and happier life.
Richard found a special method, a 4-step method that changed everything for him. Richard used this method, and guess what? He lost a whopping 61 pounds. Richard was so excited about his transformation that he wrote a book about it called "You Will Keep Struggling to Lose Weight Until You Try This 4-Step Method of Losing Weight." The coolest thing about Richard's method is that it helps you tap into the amazing power of your mind.
The conscious mind is like the captain of the ship. It's the part of your brain that you use to make decisions, think about stuff, and pay attention.
But here's the thing. The subconscious mind is like the engine room of the ship. It's way more powerful, and it controls all sorts of things in your body without you even realizing it.
Richard's method teaches you how to talk directly to your subconscious mind and convince it to help you achieve your goals. So, are you ready to learn more about Richard's incredible 4-step method and how it can help you unlock your own wellness potential? Stay tuned. Richard really wanted to be healthy. He wanted to run around and play basketball with his friends without getting tired. He wanted to eat yummy food without feeling guilty.
You see, I had always struggled with my weight. I tried all sorts of diets and exercises, but nothing seemed to work for very long. I would lose a little weight, but then I would gain it all back, and sometimes even more. It was super frustrating.
Richard started to think that maybe he was just meant to be overweight. Maybe it was just genetics or something. He started to feel hopeless, like he would never be able to achieve his health goals. But he didn't give up.
One day, I was reading a book about the power of the mind. I learned that our thoughts are super powerful and that they can actually influence our physical reality.
Richard was so excited about this new discovery that he started researching everything he could about the mind-body connection.
During my research, I stumbled upon a book that talked about a 4-step method for weight loss using the power of the subconscious mind. I was intrigued. This method involved using techniques like visualization, affirmations, and journaling to reprogram my subconscious mind for success. I decided to give this 4-step method a try. I knew it wouldn't be easy, but I was determined to finally achieve my weight loss goals and live a healthier, happier life. Little did I know, this decision would change everything for me.
The first step in this amazing 4-step method is called the imagination method.
Richard learned that our subconscious minds are very literal. They don't understand the difference between what's real and what's imagined. So, if we can imagine ourselves achieving our goals with strong emotion and detail, our subconscious mind will start to believe it's possible, and it will work hard to make it happen.
Richard would close his eyes and imagine himself running around with his friends, feeling light and energized. He would picture himself looking in the mirror and seeing a healthy, happy version of himself smiling back.
Richard didn't just imagine the end result, though. He imagined the entire journey. He pictured himself making healthy choices, like choosing fruits and vegetables over junk food.
He imagined how good it felt to move his body with ease and how proud he was of himself for achieving his goals.
By repeatedly visualizing his success in vivid detail, Richard was sending powerful messages to his subconscious mind. It's like planting seeds in the garden of our subconscious, and with consistent effort, those seeds will grow into the beautiful reality we've envisioned.
It's like watering a plant just one time and expecting it to bloom into a giant sunflower. Now I knew that just imagining my transformation once wouldn't be enough.
So Richard made it a habit to practice the imagination method every single day.
Other times I'd use the imagination method before bed, falling asleep with positive images swirling in my mind. Sometimes I'd do it in the morning, picturing myself making healthy choices all day long.
At first, it wasn't always easy. Richard's mind would wander, but he didn't give up.
I treated my visualization sessions like important appointments, making time for them in my busy schedule. I also learned that the more senses I could involve in my visualizations, the more powerful they would become.
He started by focusing on the visual details. Instead of just picturing himself slimmer, he would visualize the way his clothes would fit, imagining how confident and proud he would feel.
Then, I brought in my other senses. I imagined the taste of fresh fruits and vegetables, the feeling of my muscles working as I exercised, even the sound of my own breath as I ran effortlessly with my friends.
By engaging all his senses, Richard was creating a multi-dimensional experience in his mind.
I wanted my visualizations to feel as real as possible, like I was actually living in that healthy, vibrant body. I soon realized that the most important element of the imagination method was the feeling. I would imagine the excitement of trying new activities, like swimming or hiking, without feeling self-conscious or limited by my weight. Narrator, media. Man smiling confidently while visualizing. Person meditating and smiling. Individual feeling accomplished at a summit. So, as Richard visualized himself achieving his goals, he would also focus on the positive emotions he would feel.
He would really immerse himself in those feelings, letting them wash over him as he repeated his visualizations. By doing this, Richard was sending a powerful message to his subconscious mind, connecting his desired outcome with positive emotions and reinforcing the belief that it was possible. Section 4, From Imagination to Action, Bridging the Gap.
I understood that the imagination method wasn't about escaping reality. It was about transforming it. Visualization alone wouldn't magically make me healthy. I still needed to take action in the real world.
However, consistently practicing the imagination method made taking action easier.
When I had a clear and compelling vision of my desired outcome and had connected it to positive emotions, making healthy choices felt more natural and effortless.
The imagination method was helping Richard bridge the gap between his inner world and his outer reality. Section 5, Consistency is key, making visualization a habit.
My journey with the imagination method wasn't always easy. There were days when I struggled to find the time or motivation to visualize.
But Richard had learned that consistency was key. Just like a muscle that gets stronger with regular exercise, his ability to visualize and harness the power of his subconscious mind would grow with practice.
So I made a commitment to myself to practice the imagination method every day, even if it was just for a few minutes.
By consistently using the imagination method, Richard was able to reprogram his subconscious mind, overcome his limiting beliefs, and create the healthy and happy life he had always desired. Section 1, Words with Power, Introducing the Affirmation Method.
Richard had unlocked the power of the imagination method, but he knew there was more to his transformation journey.
He discovered that our thoughts are like little seeds we plant in our minds. And just like seeds need water and sunshine to grow, our thoughts need to be nurtured and repeated to become strong and powerful.
That's where the affirmation method comes in. Affirmations are positive statements that describe the reality we want to create.
When we feed our minds with positive affirmations, our subconscious minds start to believe those things too, and they begin to work behind the scenes to make them our reality. Positive affirmations in action.
I was amazed by the idea that I could reprogram my subconscious mind by changing the way I talk to myself. It was time to turn things around.
He started by identifying the negative thoughts holding him back. Then, he created positive affirmations to challenge those beliefs.
Instead of thinking, "I'll never resist junk food," I affirmed, "I make healthy choices."
Richard knew affirmations needed belief and repetition. Section 3. Creating your own affirmations, a personalized approach.
The most effective affirmations are personal and specific. Create affirmations based on your individual goals and desires. Focus on the positive changes you want to create in your life.
Start with believable affirmations and gradually work up to more challenging ones.
Begin with, "I am willing to try new activities that make my body feel good."
Use the present tense to make affirmations feel real. This tricks the subconscious mind into believing it's true.
Incorporate action words to inspire motivation and commitment. Say, "I am making healthy choices every day," to add a sense of agency.
Section 4. The power of belief, embracing the process.
I understood that using affirmations wasn't about magically wishing my problems away. It was about shifting my mindset and creating a positive internal environment for change. True transformation required belief and action.
He encouraged others to embrace the process, knowing there would be ups and downs.
Even without full confidence, repeating affirmations sent powerful messages to the subconscious, gradually chipping away at old beliefs and paving the way for new ones.
Witnessing the transformation?
At first, I had moments of doubt, but I decided to trust the process.
And then, something amazing happened. Richard started to notice a difference. He felt more confident in his choices. Affirmations became a reflection of his true potential.
I started to believe in myself. My newfound self-belief radiated outward.
His friends and family noticed the change. He was becoming a testament to the power of our minds. Section 1. The power of the pen, introducing the written method.
I had discovered the power of the imagination and affirmation methods, but writing was special. It gave my thoughts a physical form, a place to grow.
Writing engages our brains, making thoughts more concrete. It's like planting a seed in a journal to flourish. This is the magic of the written method. Section 2. Journaling for success, putting dreams on paper.
I grabbed my favorite notebook, the one with the cool superhero cover, and started writing. I began by journaling about my why. Why was I on this wellness journey? What were my deepest motivations for wanting to transform my health?
He wrote about wanting to feel more confident and energetic. He wrote about wanting to be able to play with his friends without getting tired. He wrote about wanting to set a good example for his younger brother.
Then I wrote about my goals. I didn't just write down vague ideas like lose weight or eat healthier. I got specific. I wrote down how much weight I wanted to lose each week, what kind of healthy foods I planned to eat, and how many minutes of exercise I wanted to get each day.
He even drew pictures in his journal. He sketched out healthy meals he wanted to try, designed his dream workout routine, and even drew a picture of himself crossing a finish line feeling proud and accomplished. Section 3. From thoughts to action, creating a plan for success.
The written method wasn't just about writing down goals. It was about creating a plan to achieve them. I broke down big goals into smaller, manageable steps.
He created weekly meal plans and scheduled exercise like important appointments.
I wrote down rewards for reaching goals, like going to the movies or buying a comic book. I brainstormed ideas for overcoming obstacles.
He knew there would be challenges, so he wrote down strategies to deal with them.
By writing down my plan, I was creating a roadmap for success. I was taking concrete steps to make change happen.
Section 4, tracking progress, celebrating milestones, and overcoming obstacles.
I discovered that one of the most powerful aspects of the written method was the ability to track my progress. I created charts and graphs in my journal, recording my weight loss, my exercise minutes, and even my energy levels throughout the day.
Seeing those lines move in the right direction was incredibly motivating. It gave him a visual representation of his hard work and dedication.
I could literally see how far I had come, which fueled my determination to keep going.
But Richard's journal wasn't just a place for recording successes, it was also a safe space for processing challenges and setbacks. He knew that no journey is perfect, and he expected there would be bumps along the road.
When I had a day where I didn't stick to my plan or when I felt discouraged, I would write about it in my journal. I would explore my feelings, identify what triggered the setback, and brainstorm strategies for getting back on track.
Section 5. Writing a new story, the transformative power of journaling.
As I continued to use the written method, I realized that I wasn't just documenting my journey, I was rewriting my story. With every word I wrote, I was challenging old, limiting beliefs and replacing them with new, empowering ones.
He had always thought of himself as someone who struggled with his weight, someone who lacked willpower and discipline. But as he consistently made healthy choices and tracked his progress in his journal, he began to see himself differently.
I started to identify as a healthy person, someone who made conscious choices that supported my well-being. I began to believe in my ability to achieve my goals and create the life I desired.
The written method, combined with the imagination method and the affirmation method, had become a powerful tool for self-discovery and transformation. Richard was learning that true change starts from within, and that the simple act of writing can be a catalyst for incredible growth and healing. Amplifying the message, the recording and listening method.
I discovered the power of visualizing my goals, affirming my potential, and writing down my plan for success. But the most powerful tool was my own voice.
Our subconscious minds are incredibly receptive to repetition. It's like a catchy song, but with a positive message.
This is the recording and listening method, the final step in my 4-step method. Recording my affirmations and listening to them regularly.
Richard was excited to try this new technique. Our voices carry a lot of weight, especially our own. Creating your personal soundtrack for success.
I gathered my recording equipment, which, for me, was my trusty smartphone and a pair of headphones. I found a quiet place where I wouldn't be disturbed, a place where I could focus on creating my personal soundtrack for success.
He opened his journal to the page where he had written his affirmations, the ones that resonated with him the most, the ones that ignited a spark of excitement and possibility within him.
I took a deep breath and began to record, speaking each affirmation slowly and clearly, infusing my voice with conviction and belief. I imagined my words sinking deep into my subconscious mind, planting seeds of change and growth.
He recorded affirmations for his health, his confidence, his relationships, and his dreams.
I created a playlist of positivity, a collection of empowering messages designed to uplift my spirits and guide me towards my best self. Section 3, Repetition, 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 the key to reprogramming. Consistency is key in the recording and listening method. Reprogramming the subconscious mind requires repeated exposure to empowering beliefs. I listened to affirmations twice a day, morning and night. These times were perfect for positive programming. I also listened while walking to school or riding the bus. Affirmations became natural, guiding me towards my potential. Section 4. Transformation through sound, the power of auditory reinforcement. As I consistently listened to my affirmations, something remarkable began to happen. The positive statements I had recorded were starting to seep into my thoughts and beliefs. I found myself using the same empowering language in my everyday conversations. I started to believe in my ability to make healthy choices. The affirmations were becoming my inner truth. The recording and listening method was transforming my life. I had discovered the power of my own voice to reprogram my subconscious mind. And the best part? My journey is just beginning. Richard's transformation. A ripple effect of inspiration. My journey started as a personal quest for a healthier body, but it blossomed into something much bigger. True transformation begins in the mind, harnessing thoughts, beliefs, and habits. I created a life filled with joy and confidence. Sharing my story resonated with many. They struggled with weight, self-esteem, and belief in change. My journey became a beacon of hope, a testament to our power to transform.
Richard's story reminds us that we are not defined by our past or limited by our circumstances. We all have the power within us to create the lives we desire, one thought, one affirmation, one healthy choice at a time. Embrace the power of your mind and body. Visualize your goals and feel the emotions of success. Use affirmations to reprogram your subconscious mind. Write down your goals and create a plan for success. Record your affirmations and listen to them regularly. Transformation is a journey, not a destination. Celebrate your successes and learn from setbacks. The most important step is to start. Take that first step towards the life you desire. Your journey starts now. Embrace the power within and transform your life from the inside out. You can get Richard Mante's weight loss book called You Will Keep Struggling to Lose Weight Until You Try This 4-Step Method of Losing Weight from his website richardmante.com and also from Amazon. Kindly support this channel by pressing like, share, and subscribe to get future amazing videos.